Look at him. Alone. Broken. Back against the wall where dreams usually die. Everyone thought this was the end. The world said, "Sit down. Accept it. You're finished." But listen carefully. This silence isn't defeat. It's pressure. Because some people don't scream when they're losing. They smile. They smile when the pain is too heavy. They smile when the world laughs at them. They smile because giving up was never an option. Every punch he took, every promise he lost, every night he cried where no one could see, was shaping something dangerous. Not power, not rage, will. The kind of will that crawls even when it can't stand. The kind of will that laughs at death and says, "Not today." So before this story moves forward, answer this honestly. When life pushed you to your knees, did you stay down? Or did you smile and whisper, "This is not my end"? Comment it. They don't show you this part. They don't show the nights where hope feels stupid, where believing in a dream feels like a joke everyone else already laughed at. He lost battles before he ever lost blood. Lost people before he ever lost fights. Every step forward came with scars no one clapped for. They called him weak. They called him reckless. They said, "Dreams don't feed you. Smiles don't save you." And for a moment, even he wondered if they were right. Because pain is loud. Failure is loud. And doubt screams the loudest when you're alone. But here's the truth they never understood. He wasn't moving forward because he was confident. He was moving forward because stopping would hurt more. Every time he fell, the ground tried to teach him a lesson. And every time he stood up, he learned it. Pain didn't break him. It trained him. So tell me, when pain tried to teach you a lesson, did you learn? Or did you quit before the lesson was complete? There comes a moment, a quiet one. No music, no cheers, no one watching. Just you, and the weight of everything you've lost. This is where most people stop. Not because they can't go on, but because continuing means accepting the pain instead of running from it. He realized something here. Dreams don't disappear when you fail. They disappear when you give up on them. So he made a decision no one else could hear. Not to be fearless. Not to be perfect. But to keep moving, even when his hands were shaking. Because courage isn't loud. Courage whispers, "One more step." He stopped asking, "What if I fail?" And started asking, "What if I stop trying?" And that question scared him more than any enemy ever could. So listen carefully. Right now, in this quiet moment of your life, are you walking away from your dream? Or are you about to make the decision that changes everything? Then it happens. The world tests your decision. People doubt you. Luck disappears. Even your own strength feels like it's betraying you. You fall again. Harder than before. This time, it hurts differently. Because now you know what you want. And you still can't reach it. That pain is dangerous. It whispers, maybe this dream was never meant for you. It laughs when you're alone. It waits for you to quit. But here's the truth no one tells you. Struggle isn't a sign you're weak. It's proof you're walking the right path. Every scar is a lesson. Every failure is training. He didn't curse the pain. He used it. Because if the world wanted to break him, he would force it to watch him rise. So tell me, when everything is pushing you down, will you let it crush you? Or will you push back harder than ever before? Listen carefully. This is where everything changes. When there's nothing left. No strength, no hope, no one standing beside you. That's the moment most people disappear. But not him. He sits there in silence, broken, bleeding, smiling through pain. Because deep inside, a fire still burns. Not anger, not revenge. A promise. A promise he made to himself when the world laughed at his dream. They thought his smile meant he wasn't serious. They were wrong. Because the strongest people aren't loud all the time. They endure. He stands up one last time. Not because he's sure he'll win, but because quitting is not an option. Even if the whole world says it's over. He answers, "This is not my end." So now I ask you, when life knocks you down again, will you stay on the ground and accept their ending? Or will you rise, smile through the pain, and prove your story isn't finished yet, is it? Remember this. The world doesn't break people with strength. It breaks them with time, with waiting, with silence, with moments where nothing changes no matter how hard you try. That's where legends separate from the crowd. He didn't win because he was lucky. He didn't survive because he was chosen. He survived because every time life said enough, he answered, "Not yet." Pain tried to teach him fear. Loss tried to teach him surrender. Failure tried to teach him limits. He learned none of that. He learned defiance. He learned that a dream carried long enough becomes heavier than fear itself. And one day, not suddenly, not magically, step by step, scar by scar, smile by smile, the world that doubted him will call him unstoppable. So this isn't just his story anymore. It's yours. When your body is tired, when your mind is loud, when quitting feels logical, ask yourself one last thing. Will you let the world decide how your story ends? Or will you keep moving forward until it has no choice but to accept your dream? Comment your answer.